Hey, my name's Alfred. If you're new to the channel here, I just try to bring products to people that will make a difference both for work and creativity. And yes, they are sponsored, not all of them, but some of them, like this one where Luma AI reached out to me. But these are good products and they actually make a difference for work and creativity. So in this one, I'm going to show Luma, and you're starting to see on the screen some of the outputs here where I use it to make thumbnails for my YouTube videos. And then at the end of this, I'm going to show an idea I had with a kind of a landscaping twist where I just take my home and I try to get help visualizing some landscaping ideas. And so we'll see how that looks too at the end of the video. But either way, hopefully you'll see that Luma really can pull off some interesting ideas for you, both for work when you want to get visuals done, but also if you are trying to do some unique creative projects. Give it a try. There's a link below and on the screen. I thank them for sponsoring, and I do hope you enjoy this and get a sense of what's possible these days. All right, so the first project we're going to use this on is this thumbnail I'm making. This is the Uni 1 rendition of the thumbnail. This is their unified intelligence model from Luma AI, and this whole platform is Luma. And it just shows you agentic intelligence, which basically means it's smart enough to figure out where there's typos or color changes that they need to fix. And you don't have to run things over and over again. So you get the quality of the Uni 1 unified intelligence model, but then you can, swap around if you just want a little bit of a different style. So you get both options here, which is great. So let's dig in. So let's first check this image out. This was just one prompt, which took a while. The first tool I used, and I was really stuck, but I threw the prompt in here and just, within one prompt, I got what I wanted. There's no special magic prompt engineering, as they mentioned. It's more about giving the system what you want and let it figure out and work through it. They have agents here, but I don't know. The main point is you're not thinking at that level. Just focus on the imagery you're trying to do and just keep prompting your way to push it. You'll see here, I got the layout I wanted to with the text. So I started with this. And in this case, I just put in some text. And then I just asked it, once clicking on this, to turn this into something that would fit better, give it a certain text style, make the text really become part of this image. But you can see the font really looks good. And again, I could have done that in Canva, but I don't want to swap back and forth. And the fact I could just do it here was just awesome. So later on, I needed a 9:16. And so I prompted this and I said, hey, here's what I have. Go turn this into a 9:16. I gave it a color palette this time because I was like, oh, let me try this. I just right-clicked on the image and I was able to get the color palette. So this whole area becomes really a place I can work on things. Here it kind of messed up and it got the colors wrong, but you see, I didn't tell it it's wrong. It did the work, reviewed itself, and then kept doing the work. So here's where it did the background for me the way I wanted it to, and it fixed itself. And for the 9:16, it did it, but I didn't like it. And I asked for a more cohesive image with the tower just being one wall instead of that two layers, and move the guy up a bit. And it kept doing it until it got it right. I wanted it to move it to the upper third and then get that building to not have these weird layers. So it tried and then it failed, and it found out it failed. It gives itself feedback. It looks at the image, which is fascinating if you think about it. And I don't have to try 5 times and wait and then try again. It just kept doing it. Till finally, it not only put him in the right area, but it actually kind of made the wall make more sense. So it succeeded in building the image I wanted with him on the wall, but just a better kind of zoom. Here we go, where he's just standing there higher up. The background looks better on him because he's in a jail, not in a wide open space. And we have the text. So yeah, again, just awesome how it worked through the situation on its own. So really good there. And so yeah, right away, I just got to say, I just really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the way I could move things into frames and chat with it in a frame versus just one image at a time, which I was having trouble with other systems. Okay, this next one is just more creative, where I have a house. This isn't in my house, but just for example. And I wanted to come up with some landscaping ideas to visualize it. And so I took the house and I just put it into a board. And from there, I'm able to just start prompting, just clicking on that particular frame and then putting in the prompt like we're used to in most systems. But as noted before, I don't have to do any special prompt engineering. And if it's having trouble, it will just keep working through it, which pays off because I don't get that 4 iterations and I then have to run it again, and 30 minutes later I might have something. In this case, it made this particular output, but I'm like, this is great, I like this, but then I asked it here, hey, those trees in the background, that kind of throws me off. I'll never have that. Take them out and get rid of the tree in the foreground because I don't want that birch tree there. And it was able to do that, and so quickly I went from just I don't want to say boring, but just what my house would look like now, and it does look that boring, to what I'm really aiming for in visualizing, but want to share that with the person or people I'll pay to do it, or with my wife who has to agree to some of these ideas, obviously. But here I even asked it to do the porch, which is cool. So yeah, it's just a very enjoyable tool. You could put in a whole bunch of other images here, like bushes you want, places you want them. I mentioned that I lived in a certain part of the country and our winters are pretty tough, or we don't have the hot weather all year, so it could consider that too. I hope you can see this could be really fun for you to just use for ideas like this. And this could be, you could have a landscaping business. This is a great way to say, hey, look at what we can do. Or you can make an application out of their systems as well. Yeah, just a good example of what's possible. All right, like I said, this is a sponsored or was a sponsored video if you made it this far. But again, that makes it so I can do this channel and kind of find these tools for you, or when they reach out to me, filter them so only the good stuff makes it here. So hopefully that will help you get more out of this crazy time we're in, where there's so many new tools and AI is making things possible both for work and for creativity that we couldn't have imagined before. And bringing Luma to you was a big deal because it helped me in this particular project and a couple of other projects I'm working on. So I'm really glad to share Luma with you, and I'm glad they were willing to sponsor this video. So I hope you got a lot out of this for ideas and what's possible. If you have any questions, just post below, and there's a link to Luma there, so give that a go, and that helps the channel as well. But otherwise, I do hope you enjoyed, and feel free to comment below with any questions or feedback. Thank you.